if the boys attract with another boys, or girls attract with another girls, so their rights, their life, why the society are interrupt with this matter in their life? We don't have any right.
Every country have different circumstances, every country have different problem, every country have different mindset of people. So comparison should be apple to apple, not apple to papaya.
Respected judges and members of parliament, today we have got a very nice topic and very sensitive topic, that is homosexuality should be legalized or not. So I think yes, homosexuality should be legalized. And what is homosexuality? Homosexuality is having sexual relation between the same gender. And I would like to remind you, Supreme Court has decriminalized homosexuality in Navtej Singh Johar case. And under Article 14 of the Indian Constitution, we have given a right to equality, and right to equality before law. And in this case, I want to recall you that in India everyone is equal, and if anyone wants to build sexual relation with the same gender, it's not bad. It's a beauty of democracy that it's take care of all the citizen of emotion and feeling of all the citizen, and it's also the matter of right to privacy. Supreme Court has given right to privacy as a fundamental right under Article 21 under the Puttaswamy judgment in 2017. So I think this is the beauty of democracy, that democracy believe in inclusiveness, democracy believe in social justice, and I think this will promote social justice in our society. And as a liberal society, as a progressive society, we should reconsider and we should legalize homosexuality in our India. It also protect the constitutional values and principle in our country, because constitutional values are equality, freedom, right to liberty, and all that. So I think this will going to protect our constitutional values and principles. And it also shows that we are living in a progressive and liberal society. Supreme Court also said that we have discussing on same-sex marriage, and in that discussion, Supreme Court said that your gender will not decide, means you are male or female. Your genitals will decide, means your feeling towards some section of gender, your emotion towards some section of gender will decide which type of person you are. So I think we should promote homosexuality, and it's also against the human right. Means people who have feeling for the same gender it's not a crime, and he's not a guilty. I mean, he's a human being, and he has also some some emotion, some feeling for others people. So I think we should respect their right, because we are living in democracy society, and that's the beauty of democracy. We respect everyone. And today we are also talking. I would also like to recall you that United Nations Human Rights Council has also recognized homosexuality. So I think we should promote also, and it is also ethical. Means ethical. Why I'm saying this? Because in this way we promote social justice, and we take care of every citizen right in our country. It also ensure inclusive, participative, and sustainable society. And it is the beauty of democracy that we believe in all. It will also enrich India's soft power in all over the country, in all over the world. And let me recall you, Taiwan and Nepal has also decriminalized homosexuality. So we should also decriminalize homosexuality. And last but not the least, I want to say that it's also mentioned in our.
Good afternoon, everyone, all the respected judges, our chief guest, and good afternoon to Prime Minister as well. So, thank you. I want to first of all thank Mr. Prime Minister that he made us understand that what is homosexuality. So, he is comparing India with other countries, but in all over the world we have more than 100 countries, and few percentage of the world have just decriminalized or legalized the homosexuality. So we cannot compare India with, because every country have different circumstances, every country have different problem, every country have different mindset of people. So comparison should be apple to apple, not apple to papaya. So this is not a valid comparison. Apart from that, he told about the feelings like sexual homosexuality. These feelings doesn't depend upon the genitals. It depends upon their feeling. So sometime maybe a boy will born, objection denied. So maybe a boy will born and from the very childhood he will become, in his feeling he will think about that, okay, I love killing things. So if that will be decriminalized or legalized, that he has a mentality of killing new things, he has the mentality of killing any child, then should it be legalized also? No, because we have exceptions, because homosexual people are very less in India. Approx 10% people, or I think less than 10% people are homosexual. The government runs the decisions which we make on the majority basis. What majority wants? If majority wants is this should be good, then only government will take decision according to the majority. So only for the handful amount of people we cannot. And if, and because government means, there are a lot of different things like what a person is doing behind the door, if a closed door, what they are doing, that is none of our business. But if they are doing some that activity in front of the society, then that is considered not good. And our government and everyone knows that thing. Otherwise they must have legalized, because they have decriminalized, they have legalized this before, because they understand, the people in the government, the people in the Supreme Court understand the the concept of this entire thing. That's why they have not legalized. Apart from that, I also want to say that means there are different type of things available. Sometimes what happens, we have a case in the Mumbai, my team member they'll say that a person, he has made sexual intercourse with a dog. So it is a state of mind, and if they are okay with that, they are doing, we don't have problem. But if they do it openly, then it will be problem, because the society is watching this. And the society, if society is impactful, if society have the problem, that everyone will have problem, because the entire country, the entire nation, the entire world runs with the society, because society is the pillar of the country, or any state. And apart from that, means what happens in every family, a parents wants a child who will take care of him after when they become old. And if a person is homosexual, maybe they will not take care in that way. And what will happen to the inheritance? What will happen if they will legalize? Then tomorrow they will ask about the marriage.
Okay, first of all, good afternoon to our Honorable Prime Minister and all of respected judges and all the present here at the Parliament member. So, as we hear that our opposition ministers say that like it's not a part of the society, means also is the homosexual is a part of our society, it's not of the outside. See, he is doing the means he is saying the not doing front of the society. Then I ask one thing, that compared means a man are doing sex with a woman, he is that type of thing doing in a society? No, this type of thing doing in our room. Okay, also I put my point is that we are living in a democratic country and we all have right to do in your own way. Like in our constitution, in article 40, our respective Bhim Ram Ambedkar right done in the constitution 40, we all have to right to freedom and anything. Like, so then why we not right to are living in our same gender, like girls to girls and boys to boys? Also, we know that we are women, and also our Indian government allow to the same caste marriage. Then we are human, and our nature is the human nature. Then we are after marriage. Also, your human nature is doing with the sex. Then what should you do? Then also you do with the partner, like a boys to boys and girls to girls. And it will ensure the right is the society. It means it is a part of society, not the outsider. Also, I think that point. And sometimes people are saying that the women are always depend on the man. No way, because what I am saying that of thing, because the women sexual. Then because of the, sometimes people are saying that the women are depending all for the work, like eating, like the money, for the everything dependent on the man. But the homosexual, this is not Means we are not dependent on the sex with the man. We also doing sex and we are also living in the girls to girls and the man to man also. Who are you to decide that thing to girls we are living in which type of girls and the man? Girls, I mean the girls and boys are decide the which type of means which are the good for we and which are the bad for us. Then girls also want to live with the girls. Then who are you to declare the no? You are not living in the that type of thing. Also, we all have right. We all have can do in own way. So then why girls not are doing in your own way? I'm not saying the boys are not doing. Boys are also want to live in with why then we can do, and also we are doing the sex with our means the same gender then we can do. Thank you.
So good afternoon to all judges and our honorable Prime Minister and all our parliamentary members. So I am Nisa and I am if I would like to say about homosexuality, as our honorable Prime Minister defined what is homosexuality. That means ki girls sex with girls and boys sex with boys. So actually if I talk about this is it should be legalized, so definitely not. Why? Because it breaks the society rule. Why? Because this type of situation happen with in our society, so our society never accept. Why? Also our minister said that it is not a crime, it is our right. So actually people never accept. Why? Because society never accept love marriage, intercaste marriage. So why can we say that homosexuality people will accept, society will accept? So it is very difficult, and we know that we are social animal and we need society. Without society we can't live. So due to it, if society will not accept, so where will we go? And also our honorable leader said that different country, so definitely different country are known for different things, and also India is known for our Indian culture. So in Indian culture, people sex after get marriage, and after get marriage, suppose that girl will get marriage with girl and boys will get marriage with boys, and after some time they wants the baby, then it is very difficult that who will be father and who will be mother, and due to it they will go and also after baby and for it they will go to court, and we know that people society will never accept. Due to it also they will go to court. We know that already court have lots of burden. In court there are lots of cases who are pending, and due to it also the case of due to it also in court case already, and due to it case will be increased, and the burden of court will be increased also. So it is according to me it should not be legalized. And our previous speaker said equality, so who is mentioned in Article 14. So actually also Constitution said that make a law. Due to it people should not face any type of problem. But if it will be it should be legalized, so definitely people will not accept this type of situation. So definitely it will be create problem. So it should not be legalized. Thank you.
Firstly, good evening to our judges, honorable Prime Minister and our parliamentary members. So as we talk about our topic is should homosexuality be legalized? Yes, it should be legalized because we are live in a 21st century. So we should never discriminate any person on the basis of these things, as you know that. And our honorable opposition prime minister just say about that government go with a majority team. So this is not fair. If we talk about the India is a secular country, and India go with all the religion. There are many religions and more are Hindu, but they go with Hindu, Muslim, Buddhism, Sikhs, Jain, all of them. And as we know that the homosexuality, it also promotes social justice, it also promotes socialization, changing in the is the rule of nature. And one more thing is that if the boys attract with another boys, or girls attract with another girls, so their rights, their life, why the society are interrupted with this matter in their life? We don't have any right, because they all are live in this country and they all are human, because they are, and the mentality is that that's all our maturity what they have attract with this person or that girl, that person, so it's their life. And many homosexual gender are afraid of our society, because they think about because they think about them, if homosex gender, if the same sex gender wandering here and there, the society just think about a bad thing for them. So this is not right for them, because they have also right to go here and there whatever they want. They also, and as we know that there are many same sex gender who work, and they also contribute to our GDP, our economic growth. And as we know that like that many have rights to do a government job, many police are there like this. And as we know, and what is homosexuality is that the same sex gender marriage. So as we talk about there, what the society just think about, this is not good. So it's all about the mentality. If we go through the earlier time, they discriminate on the basis of caste, religion, and the skin color. Dresses are there, but why we discriminate with this thing for them? This is not right. And it also improve a country to develop. And there is also like that boys wants to express their views or wants to express their views. Thank you.
So good morning, honorable judges and all the respected member of parliament. I am glad to announce that you all that our prime minister is going to have a homosexual relationship in future, and I would like to congratulate him. I have given a topic that should homosexuality be legalized. So male and female are different biological creator. This is the rule of nature that unlike attract each other and like repel with each other. So if homosexuality be legalized, then we are going against our society. Our society is running in this fashion since the time immemorial. If homosexuality is legalized, it will deteriorate our society. Suppose a girl started marrying a girl, and if a boy started marrying a boy, then what will happen to the existence of human species? The population who will give birth, we need men and women both to give birth to a child. Will children fall from sky? Will God throw children to the homosexual couple? If we look to our beautiful mother nature, these things, all of these ridiculous things were not in fashion earlier. It is started in the modern era by some of the dirty minds of our society. If we talk about, there is no other species in this world rather than human who are homosexual with each other, and it is the dirty mind of human only which always try to experiment such ridiculous things in our society. And I would like to counter my Prime Minister that he said right to equality. So right to equality, it is a right to equality, but it is against the law of nature. And I must say that some only a few people in our society do such type of activities. Not everyone like, and they have to suffer a lot. Homosexual couples are abused, and they always are. They have to suffer in their family. They they are not even able to work in the society. And also I would like to my last point is it is a question on the existence of human species. And our honorable minister said that she always tried to manipulate us. She went away from the topic. She tried to manipulate us that topic. We have topic of homosexuality, but she goes on the GDP. GDP is totally different thing from homosexuality. You must know it. See the level of the intuition they are having. You don't deserve to debate with us. Thank you. That's all from us.
Good morning, our Honorable Prime Minister and our Honorable Judge and Chief Guest and the President of the Member in Parliament. So, today I am going to talk about sexuality should be abolished or not. Definitely not. We are living in a 21st century, and you have an orthodox mind. Why we discrimination between female and men and same sexuality? They have human and they have right to do all the things, and they have feeling. When our opposition Prime Minister talk about dog, for your kind information, sir, human and dog belongs from the different species, not the same species. So you can compare both. And second thing, if the custom and tradition of this society to discriminate people, then I abolish it. I never support the discrimination. Sometimes you talking about girls are unpowered, and sometimes you talking about homosexuality. What is this? This is your way to balance the society? No, this is not a way to balance the society. And one of the talking about attraction. Are you aware what is attraction? Attraction is nothing in a relationship. Everything due to happen under love, feeling, and respect. And if I have respect to any man and any woman, then I have respect for a high level. I don't believe that he is man or she is woman. And if I talk about one of your member talking about children. Yes, definitely. You are only talking about children's society, orthodox mind. We are reaching on the chand. Where are you? We have a very good technology, and nowadays in our earth there is a one technology which make a baby in any scientist room. And second thing, in India there are many more orphanages. So we have right to adopt children. Why not? There are many more children who want a love, who want a parent love. Then why not we give as love as a parent? Why not? And one of if I talking about GDP, some of objection to GDP, because they don't are a woman. They are women, and they give their taxes. They give the taxes to our government. Then why not they contribute some money in a GDP? Then why we discriminate that? Due to your orthodox mind, sometime earlier women are unable to come out from their home, because you have an orthodox mind to society. You have an orthodox society which says that women are our laws and what our lajja, then how I am able to send our respect and our laws, our izzat in come out? Then why you make a human as a laws?
Good evening, honorable judges and honorable Prime Minister, honorable leader of opposition and all the respected members of parliament. After listening the Prime Minister's speech, I am remembering a story that is about a couple was traveling with a donkey, and and one person saw him and said that what a cruel person is he. He is making donkey to carry the lots of weight. Then the person get up from the donkey, and after some time one more person met them, and he said what the girl sees, her husband is walking by foot and she is traveling on donkey. Then the girl get up from the donkey and men get up at the donkey. After some time a more person overruled. A more person said that what a boy he is. His wife is walking on foot and he is traveling on donkey. So this is the thing. Means a person will say anything, but government will work according to the right thing. Government will not our person our possession side is same as like the couple who was traveling by a donkey. Whatever the people say, they will make rule on that. And where it is the, as you said that it is the feeling. So if a person have feeling, if a terrorist have feeling to kill the people, will you allow that? If a person have feeling towards the animals, they want to sex with the animal, yes, will you allow them? So it is the beyond the nature. It is not favor the nature, because if it would be the nature, then they would have the natural organs too, but they don't have, because it is the mental problem that should be cured by the time, by the treatment. And in the LGBTQAI, except transgender, there is nothing natural. All are the mental creation, mental feelings. And if a person got ill, what we do with them? We make them treatment, we provide them treatment, but they are like they are telling like हमें पागल ही रहने दो, हम पागल ही अच्छे हैं. They don't want to cure that people. They and our Prime Minister said that a Supreme Court had discriminalized the thing, but they have not legalized the thing. They are not proposing that it should be legalized in the country. And the thing is that the main motive of the marriage is to reproduction of the human. If we will abolish that thing, then it will be a threat on the future of the human and all the things.
Okay, so first of all, good evening, honorable judges, honorable Prime Minister, and our chief guest, and all the member of parliament. So before including our minister point, I would like to say a quote. There is a very famous quote: "Change in the universal truth." So if you want to develop in nowadays, you have to adapt the new technology, new thing. If you want to develop. So now I am going to conclude our speaker point. First point I would like to say, we are talking about the homosexuality. So we are talking about the sex, not about the dog and other animal. So first I would like to say, our Prime Minister mentioned about the Article 14, that is the that show the personal right of human rights. And next I would like to say about our Prime Minister mentioned about the Supreme Court legalized through the Article 21, that is it's not a criminalized, it's a decriminalized. Next I would like to say about it shows constitutional value and principle. It's follow the constitutional principle, and it shows why we should follow our constitution. Next I would like to say about our one speaker mentioned about Supreme Court said gender means not the their sex means gender means not their sex, means their feeling. So if Supreme Court said this, then why we should not follow this? Next, I would like to say about the one of our speaker mentioned it promote equality in our society, in our country. Yeah, it's right, because they also contribute in our country, they also contribute in our society, in our GDP, in our economy, in our development. So why we should not support them, why we should not promote them? They are also human, they are also the member of our society, they are also member of our country. Next, one of our speaker mentioned about the Nepal decriminalize this thing. So we should also think, if a small nation decriminalize this thing, and we are saying about that we are developing nation, then why we should not decriminalize this thing? Legalize this thing, sorry. Next, I would like to say about the one of our speaker mentioned there is a dog and human, there is a difference. Dog and animal can do sex in front of the people, but human can't do. Human are doing sex in their personal room, in their personal cabin. Next, I would like to say about the one of our speaker mentioned who we are to decide that they can't live with their desire, their partner. If they have desire to their same sex, then they can't live. They can live. We are who we are to stop them. One of our speaker mentioned about the society interruption. So who we are to stop them? Society interruption means our society interrupt them. So if we want to develop a society in our country, there are lots of countries in the world, they are developed, so their society is good. Next, I would like to say about they are also human, they have feeling, and dog and human are different. So these are all the points mentioned by our speaker. Next, I would like to say my last point, that we are talking about the human and homosexual, not about the dog and other animal. Thank you.
A warm good afternoon to all the leaders, all the judges are present here, and my parliamentary leaders, my Prime Minister. I am Isha, whip of my member. I'm totally agree with my leaders what they said about this topic. Should homosexual is legalized or not? So, male and female are different biological creature. This is rule of nature. Unlike attract each other and repel each other. But if I talk about what it is accepted in our society, if our parents are not accept our love marriage, if our parents are not accept inter-religion caste marriage, then how they accept homosexual relationship or marriage? So this is totally what I said, disgusting about this society. And if we look our beneficial mother nature, there is no other species except human who has promoted homosexuality. It is dirty mind. Of course, it is dirty mind. Human only which always try to experiment a ridiculous thing. My previous minister said that if a man want to do sex with a dog, so how it is possible? This is totally ridiculous. Man should make a relationship with other sex gender, that means female gender. It should not be implemented in our nation. And of course, I want to cut some points that our Prime Minister said, that it is the right, homosexuality is talk about the equal rights in our society. I'm not accept this point through you, because of course this is talking about equal right in our society, but this is totally against of law of nature. How they accept? And my against minister said that women empowerment. She tried to make a woman lesbian, to make a empowerment. How she is? That means if a girl being a lesbian, then she make a empower, and she being a very good human in a society. Suppose girl can marry a girl then how she give a birth, give a child. So it is natural feeling. It is natural that girl should marry a male, not a same gender, and male should marry a girl, not a same gender. That's all about. Thank you.